All right, so we're going to do mean absolute deviation, okay? So mean absolute deviation sounds like it's something very difficult, but it's not. It's something that you kind of already know how to do. You did it in 6th grade. All right, first word is mean. Okay, what the heck does mean mean? Well, you've seen it before in 6th grade. It means average. Okay, I'm just going to put AVG. Average is like your grade. So to calculate your grade, we take all your grades and then we add them up and divide by how many there are. So like say you got a 100 and a, I don't know, let's say a 20. We would add those two grades and divide by 2 because there's 2. So your average would be a 60. Okay? Everybody understand? So 100 divided by 2 is 60, so that would be your average. Okay? The absolute part you've also done. You did that, I think, in 6th grade. This is absolute values. Okay? Say, for instance, 5. The absolute value of 5 is the number of jumps it takes to get to 5. So it takes 5 jumps to get to 5. Okay? Where even if you have a negative number, it's still the same answer because it still takes only 5 jumps to get to negative 5. Okay? And then the deviation part is like a distance. It's how far apart something is from, in this case, the average. Okay? So that's mean absolute deviation. So let's take some numbers. Let's say I have 2, 8, 4, 10, and 6. Okay, you should be writing all this down. 2, 8, 4, 10, and 6. So that's my number set. So with this, I need to be able to find the mean absolute deviation, or we can just call it the MAD. Okay? So up there, that's where I'm going to put my answer. So mean absolute deviation. All right, so the first thing we need to do, step numero uno, step number 1, we need to find the mean. Okay? So that means we need to add up all these numbers and divide by how many there are. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So the first step is mean. And let's do that. So let's go 2 plus 8 plus 4 plus 10 plus 6. And all of that is going to be divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 because there's 5 numbers. So that goes there on the bottom. 2 plus 8 is 10. 4 plus 6 is also 10, and then there's a 10, so that gives me 30 in total. 30 divided by 5 equals 6. So 6 is a very important number. We're going to need that number. Okay? So 6 is my mean, or it's my average. So if, again, like if say these were grades, I got a 2, an 8, a 4, a 10, and a 6. My average would be a 6. Okay? All right, step number 2 is going to be distances. Distances are easier to do on a number line. So I'm going to make a number line because I'm a visual learner and most of you are as well. So let's just do it on a number line. My smallest number is going to be 2. My biggest number is 10, so that's going to go over there. And I'm just going to fill in all the rest in here. So like 3, 4. So I'm going to put 4 because I do have a 4. I'm not going to put a 3 because I don't have a 3. 5, I'm not going to put. Well, I don't need to. And 6, I am. 7, I don't need. 8, I do. And 9 goes there. And let's make this thing shorter. And let's put 10 here. Okay, so there's my number line. I have all my numbers that I have. I have a 2, 2. I have a 4, 4. I have a 6, 6. I have an 8, 8. And a 10, 10. Okay? All these other little markings, I do need them because I need to count distances right now. Okay? All right, so before I even start, I'm going to mark where my mean is. My mean was a 6. So let's go ahead and color code everything. So my mean was a 6, so I'm going to go ahead and put a mark right there. Down there. And I'm going to make it kind of big. That way I know that that's my mean. Okay? Now I need to find distances from all my numbers in my number set. So I have a 2. How far is 2 from 6? It's 4 jumps. How far is 4 from 6? That's 2. How far is 6 from 6? That's a 0. How far is 8 from 6? That's also a 2. And how far is 10 from 6? That is a 4. Okay? So those are all my distances, and I should always have the same amount of distances as I have numbers right here. So I have a 4, a 2, a 0, a 2, and a 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 5 numbers here, so I should have 5 here. Okay? Step number 3, and I'm going to have to scoot this over. I have to find the mean of distances. Okay, so now I have to find the mean again, but this time I'm going to use these distances and not the original set. So let's go ahead and put those. So 4 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4. So again, I should have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I do. And I'm going to divide that by 5 because there's 5 numbers. If I add up the top, I get 4 plus 2 is 6. 2 plus 4 is 6. So I get 12 over 5. Okay? And then to get an answer, I'm going to have to divide. So let's scoot it over here. So 12 goes inside. 5 goes there. Make it look like money. Bring the decimal up. 5 goes into 1 0 times. Into 12 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10. Subtract, you get 2. Drop that, you get a 20. That fits 4 of them. 4 times that is 20. And subtract, and you're done. So my mean absolute deviation for this problem is 2.4. So the average distance from all these numbers to this number to the 6 is going to be 2.4. And that's how you find mean absolute deviation. You find the mean first, you find the distances, and then you find the mean again, but this time of the distances. And that's it. That is mean absolute deviation. Pretty easy stuff.